Good evening, everybody. Happy Sunday. We're going to go ahead and get started with our Sunday prep. We're going to look at the Forex Factory. We're going to look at the economic calendar, same thing. We'll take a peek at earnings, and then I will let you guys know what I'm watching, which my watch list is pretty open-ended at the moment. Last week was fucking awesome. So I'm looking for signals to continue doing what I was doing last week or to possibly sit on my hands. So anyway, first thing is first, guys, I want to go ahead and take a look at the Forex Factory, take a look at our economic calendar for the week. All right, so first off, Monday, Tuesday, literally nothing. What do I need to get started? I usually recommend my workshop at brokerage and the charting platform. No patterns here. Anyway, first 2 days of the week, nothing. This either means we continue in the direction that we were, or we are going to find ourselves in a range. That's 2 days. Wednesday and Thursday, we do get the data that we're looking for. Again, I just look at data as like gas. We either have gas or we don't have gas. We either go or we don't. This can add a lot of volatility to the. This can add a lot to the week as far as volume is concerned and direction. Obviously, chart focus first, but this is important stuff. Next thing I want to do here, and give me 1 second. We're going to take a look at the earnings calendar. Okay. 1 second. All right, so first thing is first, shit week as far as earnings is concerned, so we really don't have anything coming in hot with that. Oracle, obviously Rubric, I don't really see anything else on their mission, maybe. Shout out to Jorge. GameStop, probably going to be talked about a lot. Wolf actually is a stock I like to look at every once in a while. Big Lots, Kroger, so pretty quiet on the earnings week. What do I trade? I trade options. So what's the move on Tesla? I missed it. You didn't miss it, man. It's coming. All right. So anyway, that is it. Go ahead and retweet that. Again, you guys can follow me on Twitter if you already don't. Probably going to be doing getting close to about 5,200 here, but make sure you guys are following me there for updates, analysis, all that other good stuff. All right, so we have a kind of okay week. As far as and I'm going to start with our ETFs. I will get back to Tesla here. I have a pretty interesting breakdown on this one. Now, again, once I get done trading a move, and when I tell you guys I literally caught the fucking top on the Qs, and I'm not, whatever, bragging aside, I shorted the market here and then held all the way through this throughout the entire week. I didn't really even trade much this week. I just held what I had. That being said, we have dropped down into or close to a 24-hour structure. This one, I don't really care for the floor. It's not super clear, which is why I moved down to the 24-hour time frame where we can see exactly where we don't want to go, and that's going to be 445.30. So it's not a question. I don't have to say to myself, where does or what if it falls? It's if this triggers and closes there, I will be playing this short. That being said, we left a lot of empty space above us. This can be awesome if you are looking to play the market unbiasedly. Do you use the 8, 21, 30 for intraday trades? I use 0 indicators. I use 0 volume. I use 0 news. I don't listen to anybody else. There's nothing but the chart, and it works really well. So anyway, I am looking for a bounce here because of the empty space. Again, this is not hard shit, guys. We don't have to overcomplicate it. It's just easy. Those of you guys who trade with me, it's patience. That's the hardest part of trading. Everybody confuses with just, oh, I got to do better trading. You got to wait. So right here, 451, candle open, empty space to the floor here. This is going to help us recover those floors. So first things first, this upcoming week, how do we know if we're going to reverse? We're looking for a 445 bounce and a recovery of 448.70. Cost basis is 449, or basically 450, right? The psychological number would make sense. If we break through that, I expect that we will start retracing back up before we continue either A, going down, or, hold on, I'm not done yet. This shit actually looks pretty fucking crazy. It's possible, okay? Again, when we're dealing with situations like this, I'm going to go ahead and allow for the overall trend to be the controlling factor there. But the next signal to the downside, again, is through this structure. Underneath 433, we got serious fucking problems. And this is, again, not a question. It's just what I expect to happen and what I will do when we get there. So there's a lot of potential to the downside. At the same time, how do I stay in a trade? It either works or it doesn't, CH. My analysis has provided me with accurate price targets. I'm typically not off even in the time frame that it will reach there. And that's just utilizing my strategy. Utilizing my strategy has allowed me to, again, supersede some of other people's predictions. So when I see empty space, and just like I'm explaining to you now with this 15-minute setup on the cues, when I see empty space, and if you don't know what I'm referring to, it looks like this, right? There is no boxes. There is no floors, right? It's just flush. So if I know, or if I take my trade and my stop loss is set here at 451.11, I know that I will that price will go and reach this floor. This is a period, end of story. I don't question it. And with that, it allows for me to hold, man. It either works or it doesn't. And that came from being frustrated and watching my trades. I would TP at 90, 100%, thinking that was good. And then I'd watch those trades go to 500, 600%. So it made a whole lot of sense for me to actually let those trades play out. And then I also have a unique way of trading my contracts where I basically tried to compound. So target-based contracts, and then I'm looking to compound. So I want 20, 30 contracts, and I'm going to trim as I move there and remove my risk. So it looks like he was. I feel like you guys make comments on my eyeballs every single live. This is just what I look like. I'm here to give you analysis, though, not a beauty pageant, you know. If you guys want me to do that, I'll start an OF, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right. So anyway, that's about it. Anyway, going into the cues, guys, this is how I'm looking at the market. Wait. I'm going to wait until it hits this mark at 445. If we bounce, I'll be looking to trade this one back up to that hourly box and 15-minute setup that I just showed you. Moving to SPY, and then I can go ahead and start looking at your guys' requests here in just a second. This one has a little bit more room down. Love you, buddy. Right here. So this is a price target that I'm looking to take SPY down to, which is going to be 435.50. This is the first structure that we have. I would like to elaborate that this is where the majority of volume lies. So if we're underneath 435, I fully expect another leg down. But I am looking to play this bounce here if we get, hold on one second. Okay. Some people follow me and I can't tell if their names are scammers or not. Anyway, that's it. As far as SPY is concerned, Tesla is definitely going to be something that I'm looking at. It is a little bit expensive and takes away from that compounding that I try to basically take advantage of every single trade. I do want to point out that this one is on my dynamic trend line. And as far as I'm concerned, it is also sitting on cost basis. So we're looking at Tesla, and if we can move down here to the hourly, I'm just using the same levels that I used before. 4 or 2. So if you guys are writing this shit down, 215 on Tesla. And another, listen, again, I'm going to repeat myself. There's going to be 2 targets here. And if you ask me, Garrett, did you get out at that mark? I'm going to say, why are you asking me? Or I'm not going to fucking respond. I take this trade from here to here. I trim 50%, and then I take it here. Period. End of story. Otherwise, if this continues moving to the downside, we're watching for a 208.32 or a gap fill at 206. And that would obviously be outside of that 210 level. So what's going on? If you guys are on here with me, I'll ask is if you guys would please tap your screen. I would greatly appreciate that. Oh, fuck. What the fuck? Yo, this thing has buttons on the side? Ooh, cool. Ah! Oh, I'm pushing buttons. Okay. This keyboard's fucking wicked, dude. Alright. I got a brand new keyboard. Forgive me. How to use all market up likes. What? How to use all market like upside, please. Throw that one down for me, brother. Alright. Moving forward, I have gotten a couple of really good. Last week, I actually slapped a pretty good trade on NVIDIA. This is also one that I'm going to be watching again. Listen, I'm sitting back this week and I am chilling. I made my money. Last week, the opportunities that are above us and below us are fucking prime. Prime. So let me explain myself. Now, on the 24-hour time frame, we can see very, very, very clearly that this wall, and we'll kind of get rid of this box just for a moment here. Right here, where you can see sellers had pushed off of, that's 108.75. You can see that same dynamic or phenomenon happening again. The great thing is that as you move down, you'll start to notice that this becomes a very clear mechanical box, right? Again, on the hourly, it's going to be 109.75. NVIDIA with a punchback over 107.23 will, listen, and when again, another situation like Tesla, if you guys ask me, did you get out? And it's not at one of these two targets, the answer is no. Target 1, target 2. So 115.75 and 117. I'm waiting for this play to break through the 50% mark and clear 109.50. I will take that up very, very fucking easy. Now, obviously, getting in on those entries, it'd be great if one of those closes could happen towards the end of the day. If this happens towards the end of the day on the 24-hour time frame, then I will just simply take a trade at the end of the day and swing it into the next day, because that is the easiest and most likely most profitable form of trading that exists. Oh, I thought that said 9.5. You're done. All right. If you guys are live with me right now and you guys have requests, go ahead and drop those now. The stream's going to pick up really quickly, so you're probably going to have to comment multiple times. If you guys don't mind, tap your screen, and that's it. That's it. Just tap your fucking screen. All right, so ASTS, I already talked about this one. You did lose your floor, 27.35. I have done SPY already, and this is being recorded, so if you guys are looking to watch this back later on, it will be on there. My ASTS target is 23.75. Easy. That is an easy fucking target. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. Right there, right there. Again, move down into your lower time frame. Where's your floor? Your floor is here. So a 4-hour candle close back above 27.36, and you might go back up, right? 1, 2, and head back up for that 1, 2, 3. Right? I'm not calling for a breakout at all. That is the trigger above 36.46 would guarantee me a new high. But otherwise, that is an easy fucking target. I would have 2 targets on ASTS. Target 1, 23.80. Target 2, cost basis at 21.83. Come back and comment on my live, because I feel like that one's going to fucking slap. All right, what's next? SoundHound. Ugh. Gross. Gross. All right, so let's take a look at this one. I gotta do the Ash Ketchum thing. Hold on 1 second. This chart requires a backward tap. All right, let's take a look at this one on the weekly top-down analysis. So we're gonna go ahead and what? Wow. Ew. Stop it. My cat's losing her fucking mind. All right. So first of all, the first thing that I see here is that you are struggling to hold, and it's kind of interesting to me because I would kind of consider this to be an area of consolidation. It's not super clean, but it is an area where you can see that, and that. That is $3.95. Um, that being said, you have oscillated in this. You did come back up and retest some major structure on the 24-hour. You left some empty space up there, and that would be the only thing I would be concerned about, is that you eventually on SoundHound will likely squeeze back up and touch 765. That will get filled. That being said, I don't think that this is hard at all. You're waiting for a 24-hour candle close below 388. And then at the moment, because you are trading inside of a major range, it's going to be a little bit tougher, but 545 will be the next target to the upside. So, again, keep dropping those requests, guys. If I miss it the first time or you see me move on to a different ticker, just wait a second and drop it again. All right, see Cat. If you are inside of my Discord, comment in live trading chat. I will take your request there. Texas JWM Panw. Gashabish says, how far out on DTE do you usually go? I would say the average is about a week to 2 weeks, but that can fluctuate based on the chart that I have in front of me. How's Manny? Hey, Manny's doing really well, man. Of course, man. Manny's good. Manny's good. All right, so Cat. Major dumpy. I am live on too. Yeah, this new keyboard is the shit. Yeah, Cat's gonna be is typically a slower mover, but I will say this: I personally don't see anything appealing about this. It may be true, besides potential downside. It does look like it is possibly on its way to lose that. This is a definitive wall on Cat, and that was the 355 area. You got slapped down hard. So at the moment, I would be aiming for your floor. You have a floor at 325, and you have a floor at 320. Those would be the two targets, at least for now. Now, 1, 2, 3. Wouldn't be surprised if this one does possibly go find a low. But listen, I think what I should be doing now more often is just saying this stock's in range. I wouldn't fucking touch it, because I wouldn't touch this unless I was going out at least 3 to 4 months and aiming down to 290, 260. So, all right, hot. Oh God, why are you making me do this? Oh, that's hot. Ah, hot. Okay. Oh, why are you making me do this too? No therapeutic stocks. Yuck. Ugh. This one needs some milk. Oh, they're just pumping and dumping. It's a pumping and dump, man. This thing is cooked. It needs milk. Holy shit, I don't know what to tell you, buddy. You got a Potter box right here, and you failed it. So I guess squeeze over 150 and get to 214 could be good. I don't really see it, but you have a blast, my boy. All right, JPM is another stock that we got on the weekly here, sitting on top of its shelf. Let's look at the 24-hour time frame. Oh, that one needs milk as well. We're gonna just hope this market's not lactose intolerant, dude. So as far as where you don't want to go, whenever you break a level, you want to pull back and you want to bounce off of it. That's just simple breakout retest science. The second part of this is that you don't want to fall back or close in that, and you did. That being said, you have empty space down below, and so I would be aiming for your 50% mark at 208. Your next target on JPM would just kind of sister in this previous floor right here. So you're just going to look right there. That's going to come across. That's actually just doubling as your 50% mark. That's empty space. You dropped back into it. That's the 50% mark in that empty space. If that is broken, then I would be aiming for 202.50 confidently. I love that target. All right, keep tapping your screen if you guys don't mind. I appreciate that. I think I'll trade live this week if we get to 50K. I know we can do it. We can about do a hundo. All right. Yeah, I can look at the cues. I'm gonna try and mix and match a little bit from TikTok, a little bit from here. I already looked at SoundHound. Yeah, SoundHound is it's in range. It looks terrible. Looks like it's going to 390. Yeah, I think I already did that one too. Get a lot of repeat requests. All right, Amazon not looking hot. 24-hour time frame. So again, 1, 2, 3 quintessential floor. You did end at that 170.50 mark. Personally, looking at the 24-hour time frame, I would imagine you're going to get a quick retest of 173, but you do have, like the cues and everything else, not much more to lose before you could consider this stock to be moving or in a downtrend, or resuming a downtrend, rather. Excuse me. So let's go ahead and chart down. Yeah, so I'm pretty confident in that 170 level breaking, and if that occurs, you have 167.28, and then moving to the 4-hour. This basically is emulating the cues, where this is going to be the most important level at 165. So as of right now, I'm just calling for a bounce or a move down to this 168 or 169 floor, and underneath that, yes, I would be aiming down to 165. Period. All right. Thank you guys for tapping your screen. Appreciate you. What do we got next? Yes. It's not bad, but it's going to come down. $126.50 to the downside. We're looking for a retest of 125.50. NVIDIA to $65. What? 65? Fraud? What? Okay, here's my thoughts on UPS. You've got 1, 2, 3 off the top. I see a pullback, very easy, nice and cheesy right here. Bounce. And if this is bullish, it's going to move back up 128.33 and will grind out. I think what this will do is establish an uptrend. It'll probably follow something that looks like that. But as of right now, nothing. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, the scarf is badass. We like it. No problem. No problem. No problem. What's that website at the top? That is TradingView. TradingView. There's a lot of things to remember today. Yeah, Amazon. I don't do any. You see my trade? I tagged you in on Friday. Where? Gains page? I don't use the daily chart to the moon investments. We don't use that. That's incomplete data. We only use the 24-hour chart. And looking at NVIDIA, NVIDIA is not going to fall straight to $65. Now, there is empty space, and if you were being that ballsy, I would say aim for 50, right? That's where the structure's at. That's empty space, but you got so much to fucking work through right now. You have all of this volume. That's going to be a fucking juice box right there. Also, not to mention, I will say the projections off the top are giving potential downside, but let me say this. That right there, that will not remain unfilled. We will, if you're using the 24 chart, that is the daily chart. The daily chart is drastically different from the 24-hour chart, right? You might be considering it to be a day, right? Your day and my day are two different days, right? Can you explain to me why you use the daily chart without extended hours data on it? Explain to me why you use the daily and not 24 hours. Are you one of those people who says that smart money comes in at the end of the day? All right. Anyway, because if you are, then you're denying the fact that that is also reputable price action that should be considered. All right. Oh yeah, 305% on IWM, dude. Fuck yeah. All right. Keep dropping the requests, guys. What do we have next? PLTR. Trying to go back. Yeah. Okay. Well, PLTR. Shit. What a bounce. So you came back down. You retested your. I don't even know where the fuck my level came from, but it sure as hell bounced off of it. You did go 1, 2, 3, bounce back up. You're outside of that 3150. I've moved to the 4 hours so you can get better clarity. Ooh, this one's gonna rippy. That's a box right there. So you're looking to gap up and then pull back retest. So me personally, I would like to see a 3350 gap up and then a pullback to bounce off of that. But I'm telling you right now that it has. Whenever you rip this hard, you got to keep your foot on the gas pedal because you left too much empty space underneath you. So looks good though. AVGO. Can you say something not? What do you mean by that? Okay, nice. You mean? What am I sipping on? A blood orange Swedish hard cider. I don't really drink ciders that much, but it was in the fridge. And it beats the Golden Monkey 9.5 millimeter, or 9.5 that I have in there. 133. Did that sound bougie? Can you say something that is not? Okay, let me think. My dad is not. Unicorns are not. I'm trying to think of other things that are not. Things that are not tied are not. That was confusing. I don't really know. I don't know. How long have you been on? Did I miss it? This will be on YouTube. I am recording now. I beg your pardon? Don't take my pardon, dude. The fuck? Go get your own pardon. No begging, dude. Listen, to the moon investments. I almost don't even really want to explain this to you because it's. I mean, what am I going to get out of it? I don't really. Most of the people in here know what I'm referring to. I think the only reason that you're actually considering taking it down is because it's already going down. I'm just focused on price action and the chart alone. I have a strategy that I built off of that. I don't give a shit about any fundamentals, and I have a track record that proves that that is not important to me. Truly don't think it's important, period, because we don't make those decisions. I think that if you're a fundamental investor, you're wasting your time. because BlackRock and all of the, if they buy it, it's a good chance you probably should too. If they own it, so I mean that's obviously a loose investment strategy, but you don't have to. What you think about the company reflects absolutely zero on the chart. So anyway, AVGO. I actually really like this. I'm setting an alert on the 24-hour time frame. I'm gonna make a loose prediction. It's loose. What does he mean by that? Anyway, I think that we go back and we hit this floor at 132. That being said, I want to point something out, and this is probably clearer, and I could probably do it on the weekly. This is a fucking massive area of consolidation with cost bases at 130. The way that you have fallen, listen, the way that you have fallen, regardless of if it's earnings or not, the way that you have fallen has left a lot of empty space, and this will be a good trade to the upside when the trigger fires. And as I zoom down, I'm already seeing that trigger start to present itself. It looks like shit on the hourly. On the 2-hour is a little bit cleaner, right? We can go right here, find the tops, that's 140, 150. The bottoms, that's 137.11. Cost basis would be 139.50. One thing that I look for in my cost basis is for it to be it doesn't have to be, but if it is 139.50 or 140 or 141.50 or 140, just to hold a 50% number, period. Hey, to the moon investments, dude. I just really feel like you're wasting your time, dude. I really don't care what you have to say, like at all. I don't care what you have to say at all. Like I kind of just wish you go away. I mean, if you want to stay, I guess that's fine, but just shut up and just ask a question or something, because that's what this is for. Not for you to tell me how I should be doing things or what I should be looking at. But yeah, that's about it. And I know I'm sound like a dick, but that's about it. All right. Damn, it's still raining outside. All right. Procter and Gamble. I don't remind. Procter and Gamble just sounds like something that goes up your butt. All right. AVGO. I like that target. Through that empty space. Forgive me. If you think that you have something interesting to send me and I don't know you, shoot me an email or send me in my DMs. If you think that I'm missing something, present your case somewhere else. But I'm here to give people my analysis, and I'm just telling you what I see. Anyway, so looking at AVGO, I would like a open above 140, 150. On the hourly, it does not appear as clean, but what I can tell you is that it's not going to be that hard, or it wouldn't be that hard. I would want my stop loss to be set at 140.13, empty space up to 143, where you're going to be looking for a breakthrough there. But it doesn't look bad. It actually has a channel, so we're going to go flap, flap, flap. So as of right now, I honestly think that there's really not much of even a challenge on the lower time frame trying to get into this one. 138.50 is going to be a great trigger there. What do we got next? XOM. I think I already did this one. I was right. Okay, so last week on Sunday, I said that I am looking for XOM to hit that 112.50. I think I said that all week. You are there. You did not lose it. You are still on the floor. Israel bombing Syria, unfortunately, will not affect anything. It should, but it doesn't. Sometimes it feels so. Yeah, never mind. Keep it inside. Yeah, I'm not referring to oil markets. I'm not. No. Syria is not going to make spy ball. It is a cider. Yeah. Roku. Whose toes do I got to tickle? Not mine. I don't have any toes. Look, I'll show you. No, I'm just playing. My great grandpa didn't. He was missing his big toe. He used to kind of almost fall over sometimes. All right. From NVIDIA. Yeah, we'll take a look at that one next. Anyway, listen, XOM is at the floor. It is holding that floor, so you need to be down on a lower time frame and looking at how or where do we move up. This is fucking easy, goddammit. Right there, 112.71, stop loss set. First target is unfortunately you're already retested for 113, but that's going to get this ball rolling to the upside right there. I like that. Honestly, next week, I tell you what, with all of this pressure to the downside and everybody calling for the market to go short, a bear trap week with another strong leg down, chef's kiss. That would be delicious. Do you trade all these symbols or just filter the top setups? If it's a good setup, I trade it. If it has good volume, I trade it. Nothing else. You're the chef. Can I kiss you? Peyton! The chat is asking if they could kiss me again. I'm scared. Look what they're saying. Look at all this mildly schmexual stuff that they're saying. Look at Jose. He's all pent up in the chat, dude. All hot and bothered. Look at this. He's a little Hispanic fellow. Might be a big Hispanic fellow right now. I don't know what he's got going on down there. That's crazy. They said snitch. Tell my girl, dude. You guys are weird. Am I trading gold? No. Man. That's crazy, man. All right. So anyway, be calm on that one. I like it a lot. I can do the Qs again, yeah. Here, we'll take a peek at the Qs really quick. If you guys are looking at the Qs, I actually have some really good analysis on this one. Again, I just want to brag because I feel like I deserve a little bit of a spotlight. It's not like that's what I do every day. But anyway, I shorted the market here at the end of the day. And I held all the fucking way down for some massive gains. I held that week's Tuesday contracts. I held October 20 or September 20th and September 27th. And our goal was to take it through again. Just to reiterate, empty space. Do you see this? There's no structure there. We're now sitting, if you move to the 4 hour, very, very close. So I am looking to take a potential bounce at 4:45:30. Set your alerts right there, and then move down into a lower time frame where we have everything set up in front of us. It's not hard. This is beautiful. You just have to be patient. We need to break through that 450, 445. I am recording this. This is all being recorded. So, all right, let's get some more takers in here, guys. Moving forward, I got see AVGO. I think I did that one. Sofi. If you guys are in my Discord, feel free to drop your request in the live trading chat. You guys got priority here. Sofi turning into a robot on the 15-minute, but let's look at the 24-hour. And lo and behold, there's a rule in the market. It's just like your car. It has mechanical features to it. If you break out from something, my friends, if you break out from something, the goal is to always stay outside of that 750 or where that previous resistance was, unless, or rather, if you can bounce off of the 50% mark. So you have two major no-nos. If you break out and you leave a box behind you, and then you come back and you punch through the 50% mark of that box, you will continue moving to the downside, and that will give you access to this empty space here, and that's what I would be looking to take advantage of on Sofi, i.e. what the fuck just happened. Now, in between or in any empty space area like this, you're going to have a 50% mark. That is exactly what you are holding right now. I predict that there is a move down to the 675 mark really easy. I tried watching your YouTube video and couldn't get past the first 45 minutes. Hard to follow the box. Red Shepherd. There is the workshop. if you want to go with that, and that is for beginners, and that does start literally from the beginners or from the start. But if you don't want to, which is totally cool, I would recommend going back. There is a YouTube video. It's 3 hours long, and I go all the way through that box. But if you are hitting a wall where you don't understand something, I invite you into the Discord or into one of the Discords and ask me, DM me. I will answer you. Or I will answer it on live, and you can watch that via TikTok or whatever. But if you, in fact, if you join my Discord and you are not somebody who's willing to talk, it's not an end all be all, but it helps a lot because I'm not somebody. It was 3 hours. Was it the introduction to the workshop? Okay, I'll show you where else. And anybody else watching, you guys can obviously go and look at this too. If you guys in here have made over 200% with empty space, let 77 lame 77 know what the fuck he's missing. So yes, this is the 3 hour video right here. If you go to my playlist, I should have it in the educational mark. Look at that ugly motherfucker. Right here. So live Potterbox breakdown, Potterbox workshop introduction, Potterbox strategy condensed. Red Shepherd, love to have you as long as you feel like you're obviously looking to be an independent trader, and that goes for any and everybody who is looking to join. I tell you what, Meta looks like it's gonna fucking go. Is it just stocks or is there political stuff in here or in there? I only ask because of the yeah, OC Pet Doctor. I just this is what I do in my free time. Huntington Beach, California. Nice, dude. My fiance just got back from there. You're a veterinarian. Hell yeah, dude. Take care of the pets, dude. Red Shepherd, I would highly recommend, man, that you if you lost your job, I know this sounds whack, still keep trying to work while you learn how to trade. Don't put all your pressure because listen, in the beginning we're fragile when we step into trading, and when we add the pressures, the exterior pressure, like say you have saved up 10 grand your whole life working and you put 5 grand in, you're gonna be so fucking stressed out about losing every single little bit of dollar, like every little bit of anything. You're gonna be so stressed out about that. Okay, well, I'm not, obviously I know I'm not gonna commentary on what that, but just try to make sure that whatever you put in your account, you can detach from. You can say, okay, I'm all right with this, but strategy first. And I say that to any and everybody who's watching me right now. If you are losing, it's just like anything else, right? They wouldn't let you into or operate a fucking forklift or anything else until you take tests and you prove that you can do that. So you need to stop what you're doing. Understand you're going to miss part of the market, but that is literally what builds a patient trader, is knowing that they're going to miss something, but acknowledging that if they don't just fucking do what they need to do, they're going to end up losing money in the long run because they're allowing that instant gratification to take over their decision making. So slow down and be confident in the strategy that I'm giving you, and you can do it without paying me. If you don't want or need my physical, or not physical, but verbal help, you don't need to be in the Discord. You can do most of this with the YouTube, or you could get the workshop, and then you have 4 months. By the way, I am Ivy's not here, so yeah. Let's see here. Yes, this will be on YouTube. This will be on YouTube. Yeah, Justin Bosley, he can confirm. Yep. Listen, if I could go back and slap myself in the face before I lost $80,000 of cash, if I could go back, I would literally just say stop and know what you're doing. Act like you know what, like down to why I get in, being able to narrate. Is that going to take a long time? Yes. Are you going to get to a position where you understand the strategy and then you're going to get started and then it's going to be difficult still? Of course. But what's the website used for day trading? This is trading view. I made 400% off the Nike you called. Yeah, by the way, if you guys are new here, I focus on high risk, low reward. Shut the live down. I focus on low risk, high reward trades using or utilizing option contracts. So, all right, let's keep charting, guys. There is a lot of setups right now that have empty space, and if you're watching them, I want to help you guys hopefully find a setup that makes sense for you as well. You need to go to my the link in my bio. I love high risk, low rewards, right? That's just the best. All right, so ACHR. Discord, I'm moving through those two as well. So, Dutch Rose chart looks good. Okay. Two weeks out for swings. It depends. Is Neo still? Yo, Neo actually wasn't terrible. Wasn't a bad trade at all. ACHR, Archer Aviation, 24-hour time frame, really simple. You did not lose the 304 level, so this one still has a chance to bounce. On the 2-hour, you did bounce. On the 4-hour, you also bounced. What did you leave behind you? That is absolutely essential. You have a green candle here. Yes, it's tiny, but it still matters. That is 325. The succulent volume is more centered around 335, and that would be more representative of a potential bounce. Weekly time frame, you are oof, oof, oof. We're gonna mark it there and there. So anything underneath 296, and that could be poopy. Yes, it's tiny, but it matters. Thank you. You got it. I'm back this week. Be ready. Oh shit. I'm taking a break this week, guys. No, can you tell me more about the empty zones and how to set up these? If you go to my YouTube, man, it will walk you down all of this. I just showed that right there. Potter Socks Workshop, right here. Yeah, this one is the only one that doesn't have a nice screenshot. Potter Box Breakdown. That is my Twitter. How do you find targets for empty space? Brother, it is quite literally empty space to empty space. So let's look at the video, right? Our empty space to structure. It's box to box, guys. In layman's terms, it is quite literally box to box. So if we're looking at this on the 24-hour time frame, right? Box, box. Is that realistic? Yes. That is 1,000% realistic. Box, nothing underneath you, box. So where I get these crazy targets and crazy returns from is trusting that. I don't know, baby. I don't know. Does that make sense? I mean, I know that's oversimplifying it, but honestly, that is the best explanation that I can give you. Because it is, when you stop overcomplicating everything, I mean, that's it. It's box to box. And that's what I look to take advantage of. Empty space. There is no structure. All right. I'm going to go ahead and go down the list for the Discord really quickly. We're going to go ahead and hit Unity Software. I talked about this one hitting its floor at 1539. It has yet to do that. It stayed in a range and tortured everybody around it. So right now, or going into this week, I would predict that 1539 is that floor. Am I typically drawing on the 24-hour? Yes, Virus. Absolutely. Absolutely. Always starting on the 24-hour time frame or the weekly and then the 24-hour time frame. All time frames should have extended hours data though. Oh man, that hurt. You guys ever swallow an air bubble in front of something that's carbonated? It's like giving birth to an air baby in reverse with your throat. That doesn't make any sense. Hard to find that bubble, huh? Yeah, let's try to push it down. Not even close. I'm sorry, Stacy. I'm sorry, all women who have given birth. All right. Anyway, Unity software, that's the first floor. And then honestly, I have an alert set there. I'm waiting for that one. I'd like to try to bounce it. We'll see. All right, moving forward, we've got Giss. We're going to Giss. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, I missed it. Oh, we talked about this one. And we look at looking at my chart. Oh my God. Oh, it's going to keep ripping. Gissy, you're going to Giss all over the $77 mark. The Gizzy. Oh, punch back over the 73.50s. Hot dog. Hot dog. Hot diggity dog. You are going, listen, I'll fucking bet my goddamn bottom dollar that you are going to fucking hit 76.50 and cost basis of 77.30 is that second mark. But that is your nearest target. That is fucking, again, empty space. Empty space, you floor. It's just that easy. All right, moving on. Yes, you've got NUTX. What the? Oh God, therapeutic stocks. White light, you're banned. We're banning you, dude. That's it. That's it for you, dude. I'm just kidding. Nut X. See, I feel like you did this one on purpose. There can't be. I just realized what this name was. You're trolling me, aren't you? Nut X. All right. Well, Nut X left a lot of empty space to the downside. Kind of would want to short it underneath $20. Especially below that $18 wick right there. Yeah, so right there, $18.50. All right, moving on. If you guys are on here on TikTok, please tap your screen. I appreciate it very much. I am trying to make my way down all of these requests. You guys just give me a minute. By the way, Ivy is not here, so she is not able to take down the discount that I was going to take down this weekend. They don't have Pirates Booty. But I am taking that down. So it is listed at $400. Comes with 4 months. I'm going to replace it back at the old price. But Ivy's not here, so that won't happen until tomorrow. You guys have till then to take advantage of that. Listen, Mara, I can't see this. This is starting to really look like it's going to fucking really, really fall hard. First of all, the structure that you broke out of is at 1074. You're at 1337. I think so. The white cheddar Pirates Booty, yeah. But have you got the Flavor Blast one? Those are good. They're good. That's what I see. I see $10.35. You are underneath the floors on the 24-hour rate. So maybe a retest. I would watch Mara at the 1441 retest. So, all right, moving on. We've got A. Holy shit. Kellanova? Brother, ew. Brother, ugh. Brother, no. You know the deal on this one, brother. Unless I'm looking at the wrong stock. Kellogg's? You talking about Kellogg? No. It's called Kellanova? Kellogg's is called Kellanova? When did that happen? When did Kellogg's get changed to Kellanova? On April 1st,
2019, it was announced that Kellogg's was selling famous Amos Murray's, Keebler, Mothers, and Little Brownie Bakers. One of the producers of the cookies for the Girl Scouts of the USA to Ferrero's offer $1.4 billion. On July 29th, 2019, its sale was completed.
Hey.
This answer is from Wikipedia.
Thanks, bitch. Okay, anyway, Kellanova, I can't help you. So, didn't know anything about the Kellogg's. I could have sworn I just started it like 2 days ago. Anyway, you have a box right here. 1, 2, 3 off of 80.50. That is your wall. So outside of that, that's what I'd be looking for. This looks like it's a fucking, I don't know, it looks like a buyout. That being said, these are real fucking gaps that are coming from the 24-hour time frame. So personally, I think these get filled. I also think that there's likely going to be a channel, and that channel is going to look a lot like it is going to look like that. That's the channel. That is Kellogg's channel. But you are fucking tapped out at $80. So you know the deal, though, man. It's all-time highs. Can't help you. All right. Again, this will be uploaded on YouTube. Tesla, Panw. Did I look at Panw? No, I don't. Look at the keyboard. Oh, yo. Hey, yo. Wake your asses up. Wake up. Sorry. Got this new thing. I'm sorry. I bought that thing and I immediately thought, yo, I could make it look like I'm knocking their asses out. Just fucking, right? Did you get your ass knocked out? Wake up, bitch. Bro's breaking the fourth wall. All right. Anyway, I'm sorry. We have fun. Anyway, 24-hour Panw non-stick Panw right here, sitting on the floor of 334. You'd never land a hit. Is that because you're covered in a nice thick coating of padding or something, or is that what's that, my boy? Panw looks like there is a uptrend right now. 4-hour topping off that motherfucker right there. You better pray to God, because this shit looks like it's got, oh my god, Panw looks like it's gonna eat shit. You are really close, below 325.65, empty space down to this mark right here. That's got a gnarly drop programmed into it. Gnarly. I like that a lot. So, yo, someone screenshot this and put it in the chat. Here, let me fucking knock your. I'm sorry. All right. Anyway, that's Panw. SOXL. That was definitely not a ticker name I just wrote down. This one goes lower. I think this one goes lower. Actually, I don't think I see it going lower. I do see a bounce at 25.25. You could have a retest off of 28.85 because you left empty space there. But as of right now, you have to bounce here. This is an incredibly important level to bounce for everybody and everything. And what you left below you or behind you is going to be super important, guys. Yo, set alerts this fucking week. Don't be biased until the chart tells you to. That's funny. Oh yeah, what was that? We put it in the fridge. Stop holding there. It's mango pulp. Ibby dibby. That looked like the most anemic boyfriend of all the. Hey, you calm down, buddy. I'm not anemic. I've been doing steroids for 3 months now, dude. I've been shooting them into my fucking neck and everything. Human growth hormones. I'm on horse growth hormones. CMOS. DECA. I don't know what that is, but I'm on it. What are the shortcuts? So when you click on the tool that you want, there'll be a star right next to it. Add it to the favorite. But anyway, I see SOXL bouncing, and again, before we move down, this one goes lower, but before we go down, I expect that we go and we retest this floor. And again, I think everything as far as my predictions going into this week is going to be determined off of whether or not we move back up and retrace. Because I tell you what, and this is the highlight, that right there and this right here, this is a no fucking brainer signal. And yes, it does not mean that this stock is going to completely recover, but if we can make our way and move up and fill that fucking empty space, that'll give you that 1, 2, 3. So I used to watch football on Sundays. Now I watch Potter's Chart Sticks. Zoom, yes, I am still short on Zoom. Now, this has been a incredibly aggravating stock to short. It probably is going to require that I have a further exploration than I already do. So looking at this one, as far as the 24-hour, it doesn't really show us much. As far as the 4-hour, it gives us a clear 66.71 floor. That if we break, I'm looking for Zoom to flush that 63. So, all right. That didn't work as well as I wanted it to. Yeah. If you do get the Potterbox Workshop, please DM me so I can get it to you before the end of the day. All right. Extra. Right foot creep in. Oh, what? Your Play-Doh? I'm almost done. I have. Sure. Yeah. Just we'll do that in just a second, okay? I have a feather pen you can use with that. You'll like it. All right. So you hit a target on Starbucks. This is your previous cost basis. Breaking underneath it would give you a clear target on S-Bucks down to 87.85. So, but I think it all matters, or rather depends on that beautiful 92.24. Dell gonna rip. I will take a look. LWL Ish. You trying to short L too? Trying to short L. Listen, I'm sure some idiot is gonna fucking chart this one as a bear flag. Go for it. I tell them. But what I would really be relying on is this very easy, beautiful structure underneath you. You're building off of now. This is actually good grinding. Pause. But right here above $63, that'd be a great stop loss. You are looking for a higher time frame signal, and I would not ignore the fact that this was your previous resistance. 66.65 is my price target on that one. All right, guys, we have just hit the hour mark for our Sunday prep video here. I'm going to keep doing just a few more charts, and then we are going to go ahead and call it quits for the night this week, guys. I want to take this week very factually based and patient. There's no reason to rush through this week. You've got it. Listen, I'm about to crack down because I'm so hungry to see people fucking that have been struggling or just right there at the cusp actually fucking make money. And I know they can, and they're doing everything right. And this week and going into the next couple weeks, I'm going to be doing whatever it takes. And that quite literally means if we got to turn off the live and you can only come up if you have a question. And there's no, whatever I got to do, we're going to experiment with different things. We're going to try different fucking activities. I'm going to try and, because again, guys, last week I don't like to talk about how much money I made it well over $40,000 again. And so I am on chill mode, but also because I have accomplished a goal with that, I am extremely motivated, almost frustrated in a good way, where I know that there's a lot of people in this and my Discord that have gone through the Potterbox workshop. They're replicating the analysis and they're just shaking in their fucking boots. And I'm not even gonna call it a small account challenge, man. It's not a small account challenge. It's just going to be, let's fucking start and focus on one, right? So before you go, you should check the chat on people say it's a duplicate. It is. It's been that way for a while. I don't know why, but I put it there because there was a little bit of extra film, I think, at the end. So, but I mean, it's okay. I'm actually that workshop's going to get relabeled. I'm going to have Ivy working on that this week to kind of label everything, and then I am getting close to actually. We're I'd say about halfway done with the new workshop, which don't fucking try and hold out and wait on that one because I don't have a timeline on it. And if you've already taken it, you really don't need to take it. You don't need to get it again. It is just going to be the new revised version with the same information, just on a different platform with a different approach. So, all right, BA, and we'll go ahead and start reeling things in. BA, I do listen on the weekly. This one is getting very, very close. There is a floor underneath you, my friend. I feel good about it. It's called 30. It's called 30. It's 36 hours. No, mailman. I'm going to be doing something else. I am going to actually do like a class for you guys, but I'm not gonna. This is unrelated yet, so. Dell was added to the S&P. Okay, we'll take a look at it. Sorry, I missed that, man. I got fucking short-term memory loss here. Anyway, I would be looking underneath $36. This is actually that cost basis. Oh my god, that one just gave me the fucking. That shit just gave me indigestion. Yo, this is a fire ass chart. If you punch through this, you're. Oh my god. I need. I need paper. Hey. Look, I found an eraser. I swear to God, I'm right on my canvas. Hey, who took my sticky notes? Oh well. I've never seen an eraser that. Yeah, it's weird. It's got this weird compartment for like herbs and cooking and stuff like that. But then as you're writing the recipe down, it actually doubles as an eraser. You just erase like this. Good book. Laser engraved. We're looking good on Zoom, Chris. It's just taking its fucking time, man. We'll take a look at it in just a second. Okay, so BA. Actually, I gotta write this down already because if I forget, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Where's my notepad? What is this? All right. Almost, baby. All right. So I'm writing down BA, and you know what? I'm just gonna fucking my nuts out, and I'm gonna fucking. Oh my god, is that B? Oh my god, I'm shorting this stock, so I'm shorting B. I don't care what the stock is. It's a good setup. I'm probably gonna short it. All right. I had no idea. I had no idea that was fucking BA or that was not BA. That's funny. We'll do BA next. Well, Barnes Group is fucked. I'm shorting it. I'm shorting it down to like the 30s. That's what Bob Roscoe's a happy accident. That's a good setup, dude. I'm gonna take it short. Anyway, let's look at BA. Can I talk it through? Sure. So I see now. I listen. Somebody's going to say that's a Head and Shoulders. I don't give a fuck. I'm looking for cost basis under $36 to break. Same with my mom, dude. And then we have a 50% mark of this weekly box. If that and this, listen, if BA loses this cost basis during the week, it can bounce off this floor and pull itself back up. So we have to know that by Friday, right? That this is BA is looking worker strike on the 13th. Perfect. Beautiful. That's a fucking yeah. Wake up. Wake up. But yeah, no, this one, I really like this one a lot. Even if it's just a pullback, I like it. $32.20 target. Oh, $32.20. Breakthrough cost basis, empty space structure is here. You already got one bounce. Maybe you get 30.80. All right, moving forward, BA, because apparently I'm a fucking idiot. They have a strike. Oh, this is. You're done. Let's see, 24-hour time. You did leave a gap. That's the only thing I would say on BA is as soon as you and yeah, you left a gap. Now this gap does not have to be filled. The real point here is that you did lose your 62.75 floor, and then we look left and we see what is under fucking beneath you, and I don't see anything. Okay, listen, call me. Put this in your coconut and call me in the morning, dude. Boeing going under as soon as. Oh, don't make me say that. I'm not saying that out loud. You're trying to get me. You're trying to get me Secret Serviced. Hey, that sounds kind of Secret Serviced. Can I? How can I subscribe to your channel? Are you trying to watch me trade live on like Discord, or are you trying to just? If you just go to my YouTube channel, here's my Twitter. If you don't like political stuff, I don't really post it. There is a lot of analysis and stuff that I'll post on here, but yeah, don't follow me on this one. I be talking a lot of shit about things that are not stock market related. But if you are trying to get to my, the link in my bio is my website. You guys can go through that. It is discounted right now until Ivy comes back tomorrow, which Ivy will be late tomorrow, so you guys have an extra little window to grab the workshop on a ridiculously discounted price. Because yeah, if you break that down price wise. Anyway, you can go to my simplestacksinvestments.com. Simplestacksinvestments.com. Anyway, moving forward, BA, my target on BA is 147.50. Right there. Beautiful target. Beautiful fucking target. And you have two boxes. Box one, and we're gonna go ahead and call box two. These give us that. Those are my targets right there. Those are my fucking targets right there. Those are my fucking targets. Spirit fingers, everybody. All right. If it involves Boeing, don't say anything. Yeah. Yeah. Xeon, you ain't lying, bro. Listen, I'm just looking at Boeing's price. As far as I know, Their planes are so good and so trusty and so good. Ah, don't kill me. Planned. The markets are going to get worse. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at Dell. All right, Dilly. Where'd you bounce off of? The tops and the bottoms of. Actually, I posted right here. The tops and the bottoms of 24-hour candles will change your fucking life. That being said, that's the red candle right there. That's where you bounce. So underneath $100.25, we'll consider this, even though it doesn't go through your 1, 2, 3, we'll still consider it a zone, right? That's 94 to make cost basis here. But at the same time, right? Yeah, we do. We have a 112.15 cost basis, empty space. Listen, this could get good. It could get good. But it does have to bounce off of this trigger here and move through that structure, through this empty space where, yes, is this sit sideways? Yes. Small box. Then again. So there's definitely room to the upside there. It could be a planned market crash, man, but listen, here, you know what's awesome? You know what though? I disagree with you because I took a short on Friday, dude, and not for any of the reasons that you were saying, just because of technicals. I don't really give a shit where the market goes. I really don't care. I really don't care where the market goes, guys. I up, down, all around. I am unbiased, and this is going to allow me to be profitable through whatever fucking the market throws at me. Because right now, you do need to fucking tighten it up because we are really close to what I would just dub the precipice, right? The precipice being where we fall off a clay. Neil, there it is. Ah, yeah, I need one with like, let's see, like you just woke up, right there, like that. You just woke up. Wake up, sleepyhead. You're sleeping. I'm sorry, I don't know. I have autism or something. You think the markets are going to crash? You're probably no. I do think that we have triggers that can tell me that I am going to go short. Those shorts don't mean that I'm going to go really like I'm trying to absolutely just take this market all the way to the downside now. So not quite yet, but okay. So if you guys want my thoughts right now, I kind of think that we're in for a bounce, and I think it would be fucking gnarly if they yanked this down, gave us a little bounce, and then yanked it back up to this top 1, 2, 3, and everybody thought the market was going to recover, and then they fucking yanked it down. Delicious. Every J trader has a little autism. Maybe. I don't know. My mom's drinking the womb too, so sprinkle some of that, some of this. All right. We're gonna look at ELF. Yeah, so I have a lot of money in ELF. Luckily, I was able to hedge myself over the weekend. We did drop underneath that 139. I have a unfortunate, I think, pretty accurate prediction because again, I have a lot of equity in ELF. I've taken a lot of profit off, but I see a target of 112.60 and 105. All right, ASML. Listen, ooh, shit. Hey, don't say that. She said, just said exactly what I thought. She was in the back of the house. She was like right around the corner. She just said, ooh, shit. In the background. I can't let her know. That was really funny though. Anyway, you are sitting on top of your structure right here at 754. You must bounce, move to the 24-hour time frame. You have empty space up above you. You could reclaim 783.89. Look for the bounce here and a retest of 780.50. If you're able to reclaim that, you could move back up through this empty space to retest what you've broken, and possibly even create a more tangible downtrend. So something that wouldn't, you're just go and touch your downtrend. So yeah, realistically, if you're looking for your next target, it'd be 719 on that. So Minked by Vicky, you said, are you the same at Lash Tech that's inside of our? No, I don't think you are. Costco. We have a couple of estheticians in our chat. W's in the chat. Costco looks like it could be coming back down for a retest. You've got your quintessential 1, 2, and then empty space. Personally, looking at this setup, I would be looking at a potential retest through a breakdown through this box, which is going to be 863. Punch through that box. 840 and 830 are my two targets for you on Costco. Because of the two rejections off the top, if by chance this was to somehow shoot out before that, my break point would be 895 to lead you up again. All right. Is this being recorded live? Yes, this is, and I am going to go ahead and hit that button. I have done a lot of the stocks that you get. Tesla, SQQ. I don't think I've done SQQ. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I go to the bathroom really bad. I actually am still holding SQQ calls because this was honestly one of our better trades. We took this one in here, and it's already moving up. Now let's get down to the empty space, because at the end of the day, I usually just take it to all the way up through the empty space to the first green candle to my left, and that would be $10.10. Do you need somebody to repurpose these videos for TikTok? Homeboy Scotty, I need that so fucking bad, dude. You have no idea. I would love somebody to consult with me. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. After you make like 40 grand, it's not really something that you want to do. Is go and like, this is why I think like Team Bull Trading and all these other guys, maybe they just have more drive than me, and I'm just trying to fucking make excuses. But at the end of the day, dude, you make 40 grand, you don't really want to fucking. I don't really want to make videos or like edit that much. I just want to put my content out there for the people who already follow me. But yes, if you, I have a couple different styles that I already have in mind. I kind of like Call of Duty stuff, the quick, like, funny clip type stuff. I've got a lot of different ideas. So yeah, I'd love to. What happened with Mr. Black and Trade Phantoms? I don't fuck with those guys anymore, man. Personally, I don't really fuck with it. Yeah, I don't really like any other traders. Except for TTI or the Trading Initiative. There's a couple other ones out there that I've got no problem with them. Alpha Day Trading or whatever the fuck, I forgot. He's all right guy. But I don't really get along with a lot of what happened to Trade Phantoms. I don't know what happened to them, but I just don't fuck with them. I don't. What his strategy is just supply and demand, and I just haven't seen many people, unless they are long swing traders, successfully move on with that. No J Dunn? Nah, man. J Dunn. Listen, if I thought somebody else's strategy was better than mine, then I'd be using theirs. I'm not. So, I mean, I don't. Why would I follow anybody else? It is, and yeah, you know what, Kara, you actually made a really good point, because I Botos, you guys already know. But yeah, that's the thing. Is like, if you guys ask me why I'm doing something, or to explain myself more in depth about why I'm taking something, I will tell you exactly why. And I'll probably go on about it even further, but like they try to like kind of pull that back a little bit, keep a trail going. So, what strategy am I using? I use the Potterbox strategy. It's a strategy that I invented. I wasted a year with Eric at Botos. I didn't learn a thing. Barney and Winnie, man, unfortunately, I caught that man a long time ago, and you can clip this and save it. But Eric is a scammer. We caught him red-handed paper trading. He was sending them in. They were great. No, I don't sell premium. I just trade options. My whole strategy is, so if the way that I trade now, my strategy works for anything. But I trade by waiting typically towards the end of the day for a 24-hour candle close. I do take trades intraday, and I typically swing them overnight. The contracts that I buy are typically under $20 to $30. And again, if you go and look at my Discord, there are very rarely any gains, and this is a tall fucking thing to claim. There are hardly anything less than 100% gains in our Discord. Yeah, but just for a little bit. Take 25% or sell or buy back or what? What do you mean? High risk, or low risk, high reward. And again, just to, I don't like. Hold on one second. So just really quickly, because I know there's new people in here. I'm not joking. Okay, when it comes to percentages, there's very rarely anything short of 100 or anything less than 100%. Usually we're up at the 500-600%, 250%. I mean, look at the percentages right here: 200%, 533%. So everything that I do is low risk, high reward, compounding contracts. We want to buy more for less, and with my strategy, yeah. But my shit works. And with that, guys. Oh yeah, yeah. I could show the gains. I mean, look at these percentages. These are fucking unheard of. 7,700%. That's fucking ridiculous. But it's realistic. I'm trying to go up. Yeah, but anyway, he made $250,000. It was cool. Are you holding to expiration? No, typically never. All right, guys, I gotta shut this down. I got a lot of things to do before the end of the night here. I appreciate you guys watching. I will be live tomorrow morning if you guys would like. So that means you're either buying or selling contracts back. I am buying naked, basically. I'm just buying and selling options. I'm not selling them. Like, I'm not. I buy them and then I sell them. But the link to my Discord is in my bio. Again, just really quickly, my Potterbox workshop is my strategy. If you do get the workshop, I ask you one thing: please forget everything. Just momentarily, forget everything that you have been taught. Okay, you can use that later on. You can sister that in later. But I encourage you to please give me a chance to show you that this fucking works with no indicators, no volume, no news, no other opinions, nothing. It is all in the chart, everything. There are some people who even claim that there are algorithms that control the market. Well, I found it. Okay, I don't even call them algorithms. I don't give a shit about it. Price, 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 price. And again, if I was, it would be one thing to talk shit. It'd be another and not have anything to show for it. But you guys can see. You go to my games page. You go look, talk to the people who are in my Discord. This shit fucking slaps. So, the workshop is on my. The link is in my bio. That is discounted right now at $400. You get 4 months, which is $100 a month. But before you buy anything from me, go to my YouTube and study as much as you can, because you might end up not having to pay me a dime, and that would be even better for you. It's all on there. Anyway, you guys have a good night. Thank you guys. I appreciate you tuning in. Go tap the screen on one of my videos. But that's it. This will be uploaded on YouTube. I'm actually gonna go ahead